Oh, who's my neighbor? A guy goes, what's the biggest command in the law? And Jesus goes, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. Love your neighbor as yourself. Good job, Jesus. I couldn't believe that. I was reading that one day, and a lawyer says to Jesus, good answer. Like Jesus was waiting on you to give him a good test score. Good answer. That is the right answer. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Love your neighbor as yourself. But who's my neighbor? Here's a tough one, Jesus. Who's my neighbor? Can you believe they ask? You know why they ask? Because that's exactly what we want to know. Because the question is, who do I get to not love?
Yes, come on.
You gotta love my neighbor as myself. Yeah. Who's my neighbor? Because I don't have a problem loving the dude at church. I don't have a problem loving my wife. I don't have a problem loving my kids. But there's a couple people I want you to give me permission to hold at arm's length. I don't have to really embrace them. I can like them, not love them. I can like them, not love them, right? Or I can love them, not like them. Which one is it, Lord? Who's my neighbor? Who's not my neighbor? And Jesus tells the story of the Good Samaritan. And you know what we've done? We've hijacked that story so that it makes us feel good. Because we say anytime we help somebody, we are the Good Samaritan. Yeah, I was a good Samaritan today. I helped this dude fix a flat tire. I'm just glad I was there so I could be the Good Samaritan. The point of the story is the only guy that did it right was the guy you like the least, because the Jews couldn't stand the Samaritans. And so Jesus picked the one guy they had trouble loving and said, the neighbor will always be the last guy you wish he would be. And you could have heard a pin drop at the end of that story. Because you can hear a pin drop in a lot of churches.
That's right.
When you say, who's your neighbor? Pick the person you wish it wasn't, and they're the first one. Yeah. All right? So if you want a little thought experiment, try this. You could close your eyes right now and find the person, the political ideology, the thought process, the lifestyle, the clothing, the look, the attitude that you least want to embrace and help because they're so undeserving. And there's your Good Samaritan. And Jesus isn't changing how God thinks about people. Jesus is showing you how God always thought about people. Did you know that what I'm saying to you, Jesus said it on his first public sermon, and it almost got him killed? In Luke chapter 4, Jesus read from Isaiah 61, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor, recovering of sight to the blind, set at liberty them that are bruised. And he said, I know what you're thinking. Physician, heal thyself. He said, but I got news for you. He said, I want to ask you guys a question. And remember, he's in a Jewish synagogue. And he goes, were there not enough widows in Israel that God would send Elijah to the widow at Zarephath? He goes, were there not enough lepers in Judea that would cause God to heal Naaman, the Syrian, of leprosy? And the Bible says, and when they heard those words, they were angry and rose up to stone him. And I read that here a while back and thought, why'd they get so mad? Did you hear what Jesus just did? The Spirit of the Lord is upon me to anoint me to touch the world and to proclaim the year of the Lord. Jubilee. Yeah. Jubilee. People go free. And he goes, by the way, you want to know who gets Jubilee? The same people God always gave Jubilee to. He goes, let me remind you, when Elijah went to a widow's house and spared her from the famine, he went to Zarephath. She's a Gentile, not a Jew. When Elisha healed a leper, he didn't heal a Jewish leper. He healed a Syrian general that had been killing Jews on the battlefield, because the Father isn't a respecter of who gets Jubilee. Everybody gets Jubilee. And it made them so mad that Jesus would come and declare Jubilee to unworthy people. I don't think we've changed much in the church. We still get ticked off if we think God's going to bless people that disagree with us.
That's right. Yes.
Jesus isn't showing what God's trying to be like. He's showing you what God is.
Yes.